Welcome to another episode of the Level Up Lounge. Today we're going to be discussing about Sony State of Play. There was the Tokyo Game Show that went over this week. Really not much to say. Really, there was a couple games that were probably piqued my interest, and just for fan vocals, one game was pretty much announced. But Tokyo Game Show was kind of like a bust. It was pointless for so many other titles and stuff. Another thing that got shown was more Marvel Tokon, the fighting game, which I'll explain what's shown at Tokyo Game Show because I was pretty much up during the whole time for that. But then our main topic is going to be just our general thoughts about streaming video games because we both are we stream in our spare time just because it's a nice little hobby and give us our 2 cents of the ins and outs of streaming. So we'll start off with the bread or butter of the show was the Estonia State of Play. I think was the bigger thing, just because of one major title. Um, and they finally showed off Wolverine. About time, because it was only what was it, 3 years or something, 4 years since they
Yeah,
shown something like that.
at least a few, give or take.
Yeah, which is crazy. Is when I heard like the opening voice dialogue coming through, and I was like, oh, this is definitely Wolverine. But like, I needed a visual thing. Well, the first scene, something getting slashed, and I saw the claws go right through his body. I was like, instant Wolverine, and I was super excited because Wolverine is like my honestly probably my second favorite superhero of all time. Um,
To me, it honestly reminded me a lot of what they hit bits and parts of what they did with the Deadpool game years ago.
oh yeah, yeah, because
Had a lot
Deadpool
of
like
very
introduced a lot of other characters as well. Um, Remember the other? It was it a PS2 game of Wolverine? That was very gory, and then they like kind of like quit doing stuff just because of that incident. They like, oh, this Wolverine's pretty gory. We shouldn't do that anymore because stupid
people.
reasoning. Yeah, just people and people trying to protect their children. Which I mean, you should be a better parent if you're trying to protect the kids. Don't let them play that game. Which I'm a
If
terrible
they ever,
parent. I'm a terrible parent. It's funny as I said that. Um, Saturday morning, I went and got donuts for my family, and got home. They were still asleep. Not even 5 minutes. I was gonna watch. I was gonna start watching Marvel Zombies. Well, Jasper woke up. I was like 5 minutes in. I was like, well, crap. He already knows what zombies are because he knows Minecraft, and Minecraft has zombies, and he watched the Minecraft movie. So you know what? I was a terrible parent and decided just to watch the first 4 episodes. Let him watch, and I mean it's not meant for kids at all. Not even close. You see Blade like slicing up zombies, gore bits everywhere. Spider-Man like using his web to slice off zombie heads. It's yeah, I made a bold choice. Um, but I mean, listen, he's going on 4 years old. He'll forget that in a week.
you
It's not
hope.
like I hope, and if not, I can explain it to him. It's a comic. It's a fictional thing. It's not real. That's I think people not like don't really explain well what's real and what's fake and what stays in the house. We have this thing saying what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I don't think people do that for their home.
Oh yeah, and I can that thing with back then. It was a little easier for them to keep children from seeing certain things, but this day of age, it's very difficult to keep them from seeing anything that's broadcasted since it the digital stuff has gotten so big. So even ads will pop through and everything for something or whatever, just from watching like Minecraft or something. Because like a horror movie ad popped through whenever my son was watching a Minecraft episode or something like that. And it's like, what the hell?
Excuse me. Yeah,
So
and yeah,
it's a bit more difficult on that. So I at least say that now they're understanding it's going to happen. And if they
right.
can't understand that, then well, I can't help you.
Trying to figure out what the I'm thinking it's X-Men X2 well X-Men 2 Wolverine's Revenge. I think that's the one that was crazy.
I
Last
have
time
no
I
idea.
remember. Either way, if that's not I mean, there was a Wolverine game that was pretty gory. But no, this game looks crazy. Like I know a lot. I would majority of the fans wanted the next Wolverine game. It just needed to be gory, just because. I mean, there was, let's just say, the era of all the Wolverine games was within our era of gaming, and like we grew up with all this, so it's like we're the ones wanting to play this more than the younger audience. It's not for them;
Yeah.
it's for our audience, and I think they realize that um, when they were
Well, I
making
mean,
it.
well, I also think with the third Deadpool movie, with how Wolverine was a lot more violent and everything, back to kind of how he was before he was more tame. So and I saw how everybody took it. So they were like, okay, this went well. So let's see if we can go well with this.
I mean, yeah, that's a consideration. Not gonna lie, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think it was just like when Fox had control over the X-Men and Wolverine
Yeah.
and like movie ratings was like it was a huge thing back then. It was very like a very sensitive thing. Like you had to make sure it was within reason, or
Right.
because if it was
Producers
if
and
it was
all
a
that.
rated R movie, you're probably not going to get as much sales. I'm just flat out back then. When it was a
Yeah.
PG-13 movie, yeah, it was going to do really well. But then finally, time progressed. People been a little bit more lenient on ratings and what says and what happens in those movies. Is is now we're at a point where, I mean, we just this is how we talk. I mean, that's just they're trying to make a movie how it is in real life. I mean, we cuss, we do things that we shouldn't probably, but I mean, there's a limitation where this is also fictional. So all the stuff that's happening, it doesn't matter what they're saying; it's what they're doing and what, like these superheroes, what powers they have and what they're using it for, and blah blah blah. Like, yeah, Deadpool versus Wolverine, or Deadpool and Wolverine was a prime example, I think, of like, oh, it succeeded very well. So I think, however we make this Wolverine now, it might work. But also, there's another thing. There's that big, nice title above Wolverine's name called Marvel. I think Marvel, they had to probably had some permission, like, hey, we want to utilize Wolverine, but we want to make a gory version. Is that okay with you? Because
Yeah.
they don't own the rights to Marvel of Wolverine or anything. Marvel does now, so they have to pretty much ask permission of any kind of like scenario, or if it's okay to have these certain cameos or characters in this game,
True.
which is crazy because it's the same company who did the Spider-Man games. So it makes you think, is somewhere down in the next 5 to 10 years, are we gonna see a Spider-Man in a Wolverine game, or vice versa, or just like a new Marvel game called like the Young Avengers or New Avengers or something?
It's definitely a thought. I say it's more of kind of seeing where things go with everyone else and everything too.
Right? Yeah, this game, gory as can be, but like there's some. They showed a few teasers of characters. They showed Mystique, super cool. Um, it showed Omega Red, a freaking super cool villain, and then they showed the Sentinels at the end, pretty much. There was other teasers, like if we scrounge around, I guess, and look at every scene by scene. Supposedly there was probably one more person that we could have pointed out in this. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let it just sit, cook for a year, and hopefully get to play it on day one.
Then more information come out, obviously.
Yeah, which they did say spring of next year they'll be showing off a little bit more. Which I bet you it'll be more like a show the first chapter or something, or the first like section of the game or something, or part of the game, and show his abilities off. How it kind of functions.
Right. I understand showing that stuff, but I also hate it because it's better showing a little bit of how the game's played than a cinema. Because then you're going,
Yeah,
okay, this ain't telling me shit.
I mean technically, I mean they did have game has gameplay in it. You just have
Yeah,
to know what gameplay looks like versus just non.
right.
And
I'm saying
and
just in
some
general.
no, we're getting close to where you can't tell the difference sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that trailer, like some of it, like the part where he was like in the alley and he like jumps towards like the enemies and starts slashing them. That doesn't like it. Honestly, could have been like just a quick like scene of some sort to me. You know?
Oh, yeah. So it definitely something to see how it progresses from more of the stuff that they release down the line on it, too.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what else comes about it next year in spring. Um Next up, they showed off a game called Crimson Desert. Uh to be honest, I thought it was um Black Desert Online because it just looked similar, but it's gonna be like an open world like team based kind of game, I guess. I don't know how you have companions and stuff. It's gonna be a third person view. It's gonna be open world. It does have like a very Skyrim Final Fantasy esque to it, and like what's the Dragon's Dogma? It has that kind of feel for it. Which
I never played that, so
yeah, I've never played any of them, but this looked really good. Like it has a better feeling of um how do I put this? It almost felt like Dragon's Dogma meets um oh crap, Dragon Age to me. That's what it felt like. Yeah, that I don't know it gave a release date on that. I March 19th of next year. So we'll see more of that probably like Gamescom, oh not Gamescom, Game of the Year awards. And then
it
I
could be
don't
interesting.
oh
I,
yeah. That's
it's
one game.
one of the ones that it's cinema based, so it's like, okay, that doesn't really tell us how the game's really going to be.
Right, right.
But some
Um
of it, like you said a
well
minute
they
ago,
that one I think had gameplay.
I say you can't tell if it's gameplay or not. It's like some of it looks like it could be, but
I can. It's just maybe it's a skill issue with your eyes.
yeah, it
Finally
is
needing glasses?
possibly.
Beginning of the state of play, they showed off the Saros game, which I don't know why people are really I don't am I not one with the I guess this the celebrity world or something, because there's this guy named Rahul Cooley and he's playing a character in the game Ceros, which is the same people who made, I believe, Returnal, which is like almost like a roguelike, but it's like still you have your chapters of the game to sort of like Hades as well. You get new dialogue, you get new lore of the game, and you still progress the story, but it's still like a roguelike, rinse and repeat kind of deal stuff. Um, that's basically what it is. It looks fantastic,
I say
and
it's looking good, but I don't
that
know.
that one I'm not too. I have Returnal in my wish list, but it's probably one of those games I probably never will play. Um, I don't know. I'm not into the realism of roguelikes. Hades is like a prime example why I want to play roguelikes is because I feel like there's more effort into the artistic ability, the arting, the
Yeah,
voice dialogue is fantastic. Um I don't know, it's in a better world too. Like Greek gods, it's just cooler. But yeah,
yeah, it'd probably be something just to watch others and see if it can appeal. And I say it looks nice, but I agree it's probably not one that's for me.
and what's funny is that comes out a day after Crimson Desert of next year. So if it gives you an idea, so far I'd rather play Crimson Desert over that.
Yeah,
Um, Another funny one, it's called Let It Die
ooh,
Inferno. um, it's 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 weird. It's really is weird. I don't know how to put it. I want to say it's like a
they went to sit at a whiteboard and said, "Give me the weirdest ideas you can give me of any creation or landscape." So
it's
shrimp
like a
with red eyes and shoot fire spines out their ass.
I mean, you could.
That no, that's what they do.
It
I
looks
don't
like
know
a
if they shoot out
shooter
their ass,
looter.
but
It's like a shooter hack and slash looter, but the UI when you go into the game, how do I? No, no, no. How do I put this? So I'm not a fan of it. I'm not gonna play it. So you have Marathon. Bungie is quote unquote probably not is working on, but probably won't be successful. You have multiple characters you can select from. Probably has different abilities, but you can go in, loot, and extract. I bet you it's an extraction game type base, but it looks so different than any others because the UI looks different. The music seemed sick. The character in the dialogue was just hilarious. So it's like, oh, it says it's a roguelite survival action game.
I see a little bit. But depending on it is, I might give it a try. Right now, what I see, it looks like something I'll try. But if it's like what you said, like it, where it's more extraction or whatever, then no. But
Well, it comes out December 3rd.
yep, that's how I'm watching the quick snippets of the videos because I
That's
remember none of these.
that's I'm doing it just to like kind of just to give more of a understanding, quote unquote, on what I'm seeing through the video for the people who's listening to this. Um,
Well, it makes it where I understand too, because I'm like, I have no clue any of them, but probably the
this
first
one,
one,
this one is cool. This next one, if I can pull it up.
Chronoscript: The Endless End.
So if you're a fan of the genre of like Hollow Knight, Silk Song, all those kind of games, this is another one that you should put in your wish list. It's called Chronoscript and the Endless End, what Azrael was talking about. Um, it's just one of those read along lore video games that's like a hack and slash platformy, probably has bosses and certain moments. Uh, it's just artistically another visually cool looking game. And how they did the trailer was cool. They made like the character go through books, pages to pages. and then through ink spills and such. There's there boss fights. There's so much to it. It looks really good, and it's one of those games. It will appeal to me to play next year, but there. What's crazy is there's so many games already coming out next year that I'm already like dead and set to play.
Uh, it fundamentally it looks good. It's not something I normally play, but
Well,
I it might
so
be something I'll give it a shot and see what if it can appeal or not.
so what's funny is I had this like uh weird thought that Hades 2 was only on the Switch 2. Well, only on the Switch 2 in Steam. I found out that I can play it on the regular Switch, which
Oh,
is
nice.
super sick because I would like to play it after because it's a $30 game. I'm telling you, those kind of games that are $30, same with Silk Song came out with $20. You're going to get so much time invested in those games. It's just like you're getting paid to play at that point, I feel like. And I feel like this is one of those games that might come out super cheap, and it's one of those games I can just play upstairs and even let the kids play. Because
I can see it coming out for probably $40.
I've been letting the kids play Hades. I just told what's funny is I don't let Jasper play. I mean, I let him play like one little room or something, but when I play with my nephew, my son, cousin, or my nephew, he I told him he can fight the rooms pretty well. But I tell him like, hey, if there's new dialogue when you go to the back to the beginning when you die, talk to them because I want to listen to dialogue. It's important for moving along the story, understoring the lore and everything. Jasper, I just let him pick whatever room because sometimes there's two rooms you can pick from when you beat a room to continue on. And I was he says top or the left or right. He says, or if I'm getting a new power, he like says no bottom or middle or top. Or if I'm on one, he's like that one. So I basically let me have the worst setup to play the game.
Unless you're doing a live version of what chat would be for a lot of streamers, except for you're doing it with the kids around.
Yeah, but I do get a few rounds
Makes
in doing it my way, but it's fun still because
makes it interesting.
I'm letting them be involved. Like for
Right.
example, earlier today where they the kids play Mario Odyssey like crazy and they've already beaten the game, but they're going back through to get all the moons. What there was funny is there's this one part you're on the moon, and to get a moon, you literally have to get an 80-point score to trace out this circle that's around this character. But the arrows that trace the circle disappear within like a couple seconds, so you have to do your best to trace out what you think the circle is, and then you'll get scored. Well, what's funny is like, Calvin was doing really good. He got like 65-point score, and then it just started dropping. And then I was like, okay, I'll do it. What's funny is this game is two-player as well. One can be the hat character called Cappy, and one can be Mario. So Jasper, when I was doing it, he was just jumping, making me ruin making the circle, and I got a 0 score. Then we finally got better and better, and then I got it like an 85 score. It was a one. It was a fun moment because we were all messing up. Jasper was being a funny kid, and yeah. Um, yeah, that pretty much sums up Sony State of Play. Super excited for Wolverine, and the other ones they are just there. Um,
Just need to see more.
yeah, the Sony State of Plays aren't massive. They're not like super huge
Well, because
events.
a lot of the games that would be it's already been presented through all the other stuff, so it's like okay, no point.
Yeah, but they do if they do show something off, they always show one big game off on their State of Play.
Yeah,
Just
which was Wolverine.
Wolverine. Like now, we'll probably won't see anything from any company. Really, we'll just see it through the Game Awards at the end of the year, which a lot of people are speculating some big things, just because how things are being revolved around the gaming industry. Like you could just tell by how things in the past been set up in other interviews with companies and developers and such. Um,
Right.
the next, Xbox was at the Tokyo Game Show, and a few other companies, but nothing to really mention. Uh, Xbox showed off finally their next Forza game. It was just nothing. It was just
It
like
Forza.
it was literally a teaser and then title screen of Forza Horizon 6, which is cool, but that's not a racing game I want. Honestly, if they ever put a game out that I want to play that's a racer, give me Midnight Club 4. I want fully customization on my car. And I can free drive too. Won't get that because I don't even know who owns that game. I think it's probably like a THQ or something. Man, that makes
I
me
know.
really wonder who.
The last one racing game I ever tried playing was Most Wanted. After that, I just couldn't.
Oh, it's Rockstar. I'm stupid. Rockstar, what are you doing? You just produced like the two games, Red Dead Redemption and freaking GTA. Can
There's
you
the moneymakers.
give us Midnight Club 2? It'll make money, or Midnight Club 4 or something. It'll make money. It's not like they're gonna lose money. Um, they did show this cool game called Project Evil Bane. Um, it's it's something. Uh,
I'm wondering if it's going to be based on where you have to play with a bunch of people or what. 'Cause it's kind of dealing with
it says a solo and co-op action. Um, well, if I can see a co-op, yeah, action, just an action game.
hmm,
Hmm. So
finding
no,
out.
because I was gonna say sort of like the one game that just came out. Oh, it came out this year. People were complaining about it, but it was an open world single player game. It was a spin off of something. It was a spin off of uh, uh Path of no.
Honestly, I
Uh
have zero clue. Not gonna lie.
let me see if I Pillars of Eternity Avowed. That's what it was, Avowed.
Uh,
It kind of felt like an Avow kind of deal. Has big bosses. You can tell it's gonna be multiple characters. I don't know. Um, yeah, there was gameplay. It's definitely co-op. It doesn't look like a mobile game or anything like that. Um, it does have like a first descendant feel as well because of a certain mechanic. Um,
I'll
yeah,
say kind
this is
of does.
definitely like a Dragon Age, more another field game too.
Well, there's that, but also, like I said, it feels like it does the like many games have done with showing like three or four different characters fighting something or whatever cinema. So it'll be more interesting just kind of see what it progress into, I guess is what I'm going at. I say it could
Right.
be a good one.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, anything could be a good one. Um,
Well, a lot of times those ones are decent and especially a good seller. So
also, I said possibly end of next year or into 2027. They did show a lot of more, not a lot more, but World Tokon. We finally saw a lot of gameplay from um, Ghost Rider. not the Ghost Rider I wanted. They used a different Ghost Rider that I'm not a fan of, but they also showed Spider-Man gameplay, so that was cool, and a new stage. Um, it's gonna be pretty cool, the fighting game, but I just want to know what the rest of the roster is. It really the roster is the most important thing when it comes to fighting games to me.
True.
Um, yeah, that's pretty much what's been shown this week or big news. Um, Also, Hades 2 released. I've watched a lot of gameplay for it. It looks fun. It looks fun. It looks it's definitely different. It has a lot of improvement visually than the first one. I can assure you of that. They added different characters to it. Some come back to aid the main protagonist, but it's good. It's pretty good. Next up is we just talking about streaming. Um what are your general thoughts about streaming video games? Do you think streaming platform like streaming video games do probably we already talked about like stuff like this before, but
Yeah, this is more of a recap.
we do it as just just a fun little hobby to just to I guess get away from our external life, I guess, and be more in our I guess our zone.
Well, that
Our
and like me, I am bad at just talking to people in general. So I do a lot better. I've noticed through mic and everything, just kind of not in person. So it's a good way for me to kind of communicate to whoever whenever any of that time happens. So it's kind of a different feel in my aspect.
What's funny is I feel like I'm I'm the opposite. I feel awkward talking to new people through the internet and digitally than just in person. I don't. It's weird.
And
But
to
I
me,
mean,
it's a lot
but
easier.
but then you look at it this way, like you said, it's improved. Honestly, it probably improved your outside talking too. Like talking to people in public.
Oh, yeah,
Then
definitely.
and then just same way for me, like I just had to find that rhythm, talking, doing things. But now it's like now I'm at a point where I don't really care anymore what people think of me or how I sound or blah blah blah. Just because I've been posting so much stuff on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or YouTube and streaming on YouTube, so it's now like this is how I sound, this is how I am. Suck it up.
Oh, what?
I don't want. But yeah, it's just it's a way to really help improve. I feel like communication skills, or we like just to play video games, do what we want, and just be happy that there are people watching, or help them get away from their problems.
That's definitely one thing I've stopped doing is I don't even bother looking at my stuff anymore. Don't look at it. Heck, a lot of times I just have the chat thing up and that's it. Just so I don't even bother with it. 'Cause it used to bother the hell out of me.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I have OBS open on my side, so I literally have so many windows within when OBS open. Like I have obviously the preview. I have the stream information for title and change the game. I have the activity feed so I can know like it'll show like if someone subbed or someone used their stupid points to make dumb sounds. Um, got the chat feed, and then I got all the scenes, sources, audio, transitions, and then my start buttons for uh, Twitch stream start, YouTube, and I do technically I got it set up to do TikTok chat TikTok if I wanted. I haven't decided if I want to just do a random like test on one of those one day. I do have a vertical preview up because that's I actually did that. I recorded the blind rankings. We did like 4 blind rankings last night, which is crazy because normally we just do two if Shadow wasn't there Thursday because he was playing Silent Hill F. Um, so I recorded it and it was so much easier. I just literally cut down everything to what I needed. I didn't have to do like double layer overlay or crop my camera, crop something else, you know. It literally was 2 times less of work, which was great. Um, yeah, I got a lot of crap open, and but then I have the browsers open just to make sure everything's actually going okay. Um, and also I don't see I don't ever want to see the number of how many people are watching, just
No,
because if
and that's what a lot of
it
people say.
messes
It
up my
mess.
mental.
Yep,
I
that's what a
feel
lot of
very
people say.
discouraged.
So that's why they say a lot of times it's better just to make it where it doesn't show it, or just don't keep it or whatever, so you don't have that feeling.
What's sad is I still go through like YouTube shorts and TikTok stuff just to see the views and likes and comments, you know,
Well,
which
that also helps know what
it just gives me an idea like, oh, this is actually doing pretty well. I'll just keep doing it or
this didn't do well, so let's try something else.
yeah. But then I don't trust YouTube at all because their algorithm is broken. So,
Surprise there.
yeah, supposedly if you're a new account, the algorithm pops off. If you're an older account, it just shit.
Fucked.
Yep. um now this is a main question. And a lot of people I know a lot of people will get where I'm coming from and why I'm asking this. Do you think the streaming platform should be solely for gaming now, or is like just chatting, all this drama, or these vloggers? You think that's cool? Or do you think it doesn't matter? Because it's the realm of content creating at this point.
I would say for
I put that one on the spot, didn't I? That's a tough one.
yeah.
Well, here,
Like if
what's your
you
thought?
use Twitch, it doesn't really say it's only gaming. It doesn't have just that in the title or whatever. Or it doesn't describe it as a put it out there and everything as only gaming. So I'll say for the most part, almost anything can stream on here,
So you think if
but
it's
there's limits.
if it's a streaming platform, yeah, of course, we're not going out there doing fucking porn.
Hot tub,
I
that
mean,
stuff is on here, and it should not be.
yeah, but there's
That,
moments
that
where I think it's okay. So, for example, like Co and freaking what's his name, they did a hot tub stream, but they were in full suits. It
yeah.
was hilarious, and but they do it to mock those kind of people. Um,
I don't know.
yeah,
To me, that's pushing it.
it is, and it's stupid. I think you should
Just
just
because,
go on a different site for that.
well, it's just because it can easily get out of hand very quickly and very easily.
Yeah.
If it was more regulated and everything, where there aren't the issues like it's had a number of times lately, then it's whatever. But
Mhm.
it's too easy of a byproduct for other stuff.
Right. No, I agree with you. I think if it, we're there's streaming platforms, I think you should be able to stream what kind of content you're good at, other than like hot tubs or like literally something that's going to cause a strike against you. I guess it's not even worth chancing to me. Um,
Right.
now, here are my thoughts on this one of just chatting drama and IRL streamers. Uh, I honestly don't have a problem with them. I think I think it's weird at times because I think it's like they force some kind of content. Like they don't feel like they're them, you know? It's like forced. It's not really truly how they live their lifestyle, you know? I feel like it's a forced lifestyle just to
Right.
have those viewers and subscribers. But I'm not against just chatting because I mean, I could just chat because I'm a yapper, I feel like, when it comes to certain things. So, like Shadow asking his questions about this or that, or anything superhero related, or gaming, or, uh, yeah, gets out of hand. But like the drama stuff, that stuff can go away. I don't like that stuff. That's the one
Yeah,
thing.
but that's gonna be everywhere. It don't matter where you are, even on if you go to the adult stuff, it's still there. You can't escape the drama, unfortunately, in anything unless you go complete nomad in the mountains.
I should do like a bait on just drama with me and you know?
Oh God.
But just like see,
Sad part is it's easy to do because
it
we bicker
is.
at times. But
It's so easy, but it's like I would like to do it just to see Shadow's comment. Like he would be like, "What happened to you and Az?" It's a bait. You got debated, Shadow. I do like the IRL streaming stuff because a lot of people have some good ideas of like uh, going to like say big cities that most people don't go to or anything, and just show it off,
well, that
or
and some people just want to sit there and talk,
oh
and
yeah.
so they just sit there and chat with them, even if it's 8 hours, whatever. It helps de-stress them. So
Now, do you think those people uh, put a bad taste on streamers that play video games like on Twitch and YouTube?
not at all. I'd say it's just a different form of streaming for them.
Right. I think so, there's some people out there that like have a bad vibe from it, but at the same time, like I think they're kind of over it because it's just like they finally realized, oh, it's just that's what their content is. It's no different than me sitting here playing video games and nerding out.
Yeah.
Um, what's give me don't get me wrong, those same people who do just chatting drama or IRL streaming or something, they they probably play games too once in a while. That's not like their everyday thing. I mean, it's their main content, but I mean, they probably do play games once in
Oh
a
yeah.
great moon.
Well, a lot of times, some of them are based just to sit there and talk, and that's just what they do best. But there's others, and there's a couple I follow, or whatever, that they do a lot of just chatting, but they also do their own. They'll do gaming later on through. It
Oh,
just kind of
exactly. Yeah, the main person that I watch a lot in the nighttime now, he's the big fighting game dude, Maximilian dude. He had he like had to tell his YouTube chat since it's newer, that like this is how Twitch works and how I did it for the past dozen years. Is like I do a lot of like just chatting at the beginning, talk about gaming news, fighting stuff that happened, anything that was more really relevant to what involves my content creating. Then we get into gaming, and that's like the first couple hours of a stream usually, or hour. Just depends on what's going on in the gaming industry.
right.
And then he switches over and plays some nerdy games like Hades 2 or some fighting game or something completely different. It does it that's just I mean, yeah. Honestly, if like Shadow or you guys came in my chat earlier than or like at the like right beginning of the stream or something more often, I mean, I would consider probably just yapping for an hour or something, but sometimes I don't have that hour to yap because I really want to play games, and also I don't really usually have that time in the evening to do that. To just have an extra hour of yapping.
You act like people want to hear you yap.
Yeah, And you know that too. You shut your mouth.
That's number time to tell you, go the fuck on.
Yeah, I
Get
know.
in here.
What's sad is I do have your stream up pulled in there, and you look over once in a while. You're like, I can tell, I can feel it. Like I have this weird, like sixth sense in my brain. Like, oh, he's trying to tell me hurry up. I can feel it. The force is strong with this one.
Like he's still talking. Okay, I'm gonna do this next thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another freaking logbook. um, when did you start streaming? Do you remember?
Actually, you can somewhat look up. I don't know what site really tells you, but you can go into your achievements on your dashboard, creator dashboard, on your analytics, and scroll all the way down, and you can see roughly the last one. It's supposed to be telling you when your first stream had. You might have it. I unfortunately don't have it no more. I don't know where it went. So mine's a good estimate. It was when I got my first 2 followers, and this was December 4th of 2017.
December of 2017. You said I can see this on my dashboard?
Yep. Nice. That'll be the
Okay.
fourth one on the analytics.
Achievements.
Yep. And then just scroll all the way down.
Stream for 2 unique days in the last 30 days. Stream for 4 hours in the last 30 days. Oh, I see. April 6th of 2018.
That sounds about right because I was talking to you roughly about it and got you convinced into it.
Well, I was watching you probably for, man, I don't know how long. It had been months.
Honestly, no clue. It's been too long.
I think it's because this is your sort of subject, I guess, now to bring up. You were with your prior wife, and then I know you were at the time being. I think you were playing Witcher
Play
one or
Minecraft.
two. No, you're playing Witcher
Or
one or
no.
two when I was watching you.
Uh,
And then
no,
that
when
you, it was funny is you were say you had it or you were getting a new graphics card, and you didn't realize later on, like months later, that you could have used it. You just didn't know
don't
that
remind me of that damn thing.
yeah, see, I'm bringing up some good memories. Like you don't. I feel like you forgot. I can remember shit like this.
No, I remember that, and I hated that I forgot that long, that it took that long to figure it out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm a moron.
Yeah. Listen, this is why I'm the techie, and this is why he asked for my damn help all the damn time.
Also, why you have the tech issues all the damn time.
Yeah, I do have a lot of tech issues, but I got a lot of shit going on. My gaming PC is not as bad as like. Just to let you know, right now on the stream PC, I have OBS with 1,000 things open within it, and it's recording as we speak. I have Discord open. I have Spotify. I do have the Beacon Studio with all my audio, and then I have stuff running in the background. It's probably like a memory cleaner, my Scarlett 2i2 thing for audio. Yeah.
And mine's gotten a lot better since
Also, it's not
changing
super.
internet and everything else.
Also, it's not super
Upgrades.
beefy like my gaming PC. So,
Yeah.
but eventually, hopefully, like next year of Christmas, I'll get it. Maybe not. I don't know. It just depends how it goes. My current gaming PC will be the new stream PC, and then I'll get it. I'm gonna just buy a pre-built that next time I'm done making stuff. Yeah, that's when we started. Dang, it has been 7+ years of streaming. But me, it's been 3 years of consistency, or no, 2 years of consistency
About the same 2 to 3 years of being consistent.
with
Because
this. Yeah, with the
I don't
schedule I've
count
been
that
doing.
fully. Well, that I don't count fully what I did because I did stop for like a year or two. It just with everything that was going on in real life and all that, I just completely quit. So it's definitely, I can't use that exact time frame. That's when I started, but it's not a consistent. So it'll be more 2 to 3 years.
Jasper was born in 21, 22. I took completely off 2023. So yeah, it'll be 2 years of full consistency of this schedule. My Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday schedule. That's the what's funny is I wish I could have like a consistent schedule of like being like healthy, not like healthy, but like go walk or something. Do something a little bit more athletic or fitting. I guess I don't know how to put it because I need a little something. Um,
I can get that.
what game did you start streaming? Ooh, ooh,
I already named mine. My very first one I started with was Minecraft. I know, already hands down what it was.
was mine Destiny 2?
Mm, honestly, probably would not be surprised if that was.
It was Destiny 2. Destiny 2 came out the year before. Destiny 2 is definitely my first game I streamed, I think.
It doesn't help that you played it a crap ton, so that's why I
Yeah,
said.
yeah. Shut up. We don't. Um. Now, what made you want to stream video games? Mine was explained. I was kind of like forced upon my hand by my friend. Hey, why don't you stream video games, loser?
I did no such thing as forcing.
No, me. I mean, I guess it was just like I found it interesting because I liked the concept of content creating, I guess, and streaming was just a cool technical problem that I could make things look better in course of time, and progress it and change it and make it sound better, look better, or just, do something that's out of my comfort zone, but in my comfort zone at the same time because it's video games.
Right. Honestly, it's been so long now. I really don't remember. I can't say why. I want to say maybe because
What other streamers
again,
maybe?
yeah, I say possibly that because I watched a lot of Co then. So,
Watched a lot of code then, you still do sometimes.
oh yeah, it's not as often as I used to, but yeah, it's so I want to say a lot of it dealt with possibly him. So, but I really don't know. I have no memory of exactly what or anything.
Well, it's crazy. Usually it's about usually not, I guess, peer pressure at that point because we're roughly too far off with ages within like our favorite streamers that we watch or anything. They're maybe about your age or a handful of years ahead of me.
Oh yeah,
Um, big reason why I stream is because if I'm just playing video games, I feel like I have no reason to just, shove my content in the universe or the gaming void. It doesn't hurt anything, but also it's been nice um knowing these new people who come into the stream, like um Shadow. We played I was playing Resident Evil 4 remake and he came in and said and for now, he has been in the stream ever since. Every stream that I stream, he's usually there. Same with there's the other few people that came in is more because of Destiny 2 because I was playing it and but other than that, I mean, I stream because it's fun and get to share that content, but also it gives me a reason to get away and have those people get away, and also just have their minds a little eased off, or if they're really close with me, few people are, they can discuss like, hey, how's it going, how's your day, blah blah blah, just the
Socialize through the webs.
yeah.
Pretty
And
much what it
what's funny is I did start with my name being Webslinger.
is.
That's why people call me, sometimes you will understand, internet world, that people do call me Web for a reason. Why, we already really talked about it. Why do you
Pretty much.
stream? Same thing.
Yeah, for the most
Just
part, it's a different reality. It's something just gonna you don't have to have expectation. You just kind of go, and it's just that there's no big pressure or anything. Someone comes in and tries to push it. It's like, okay, there's others. You can find it there and try with them. And I get nothing here, so hope you have a good one.
right, right.
That's about the gist of it.
What were some of your goals when you started streaming?
Uh,
Did you even have goals? I mean, the goals are.
honest.
I think I did probably like. Oh, I want to have. I mean, what's cool is Twitch has goals for you when you first start streaming, which those are like stream X amount of time during a week, or get the affiliate status, which that took forever for me just because I streamed so much, very little people would come in. But that picked us. That finally did away. It finally happened beginning of this year or end of last year, something like that. So yeah, Twitch gives you some goals that you gives you a good idea, but like goals for me, I really don't have anything after I became affiliate. I don't like pushing goals because I'm not that kind of person. If something happens, it's meant to happen, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was the only thing I had was to be more consistent, which took time. But at the same time, I've gotten to the point now where if the stream happens, it happens. If not, then, well, my real life stuff is more important than trying to force to get on a computer.
True, true. Now, do you want to do more than stream video games, like vlogging or other things? Just other things, I guess. Do you want to do just chatting? Do you want to do IRL? Do you want to do drama streaming stuff?
For me, not really, no.
No, not even like I mean, like what I did Comic Con, just record.
Yeah, no, that's
Not your style,
not
not your
not
vibe,
me.
not
No,
you. I
not
do
really
like
me.
I do want to just do those kind of things only if it's like certain conventions. It's like Comic Con or um yeah, just pretty much any convention. I would like to just do those kind of recordings,
Right,
but it's because it's in my world of nerdiness, so I just feel at peace at that point.
right. I said the only thing I can think of that I've thought about a little bit is because the wife and everything has said stuff, and you commented on me making random voice sounds and all that stuff. Is
Oh
maybe
yeah.
like reading stuff or something like that at times.
Oh, that'd be cool. That would be sick. Like actual read like a chapter, but then or read something that has multiple people dialogues in it and you're voicing each character.
Right, and then that's something that got to get more to my comfort zone on that because I don't feel comfortable doing that yet.
Well,
So it's
you don't even have to have the camera or anything on you. You could literally uh like have
well,
your
yeah,
book being recorded and you're doing the voicing.
right. But that's what another thing that makes streaming for me good or whatever. Because a lot of times, whenever I do it, I don't think nothing of it.
Oh, I know you
And it
don't.
happens. And I'm like, and that's why number of times why he's like, you really should do different things. I'm like, I'm only okay at it. And like, bullshit. So it's
Yeah, bullshit. You know, I expect to see you do one. I expect to see you do one in October. It's the perfect month to do that kind of stuff. Come on.
uh all I can say is we'll see on that.
Oh my god, you're such a pansy ass. I swear to God.
Well, it's just a comfort zone type thing.
I get it, but listen, when the probably your best friend and your wife tell you you're actually good at like voicing and stuff and you do a good job of it, like I feel like you should try to just give it a go. Build your I don't know how to tell you, just build your confidence up a little
Right.
and just do like I guess do you take your lunch and eat it in your car or something, or do you actually eat in the break room or something?
Now with until we get a second vehicle, I eat in the break room.
Okay. I was gonna say if oh you're right, because your wife takes the vehicle to work.
Yep. She needs it
Uh,
for the works.
I don't know. Find some time, I guess, in your own time, just when you're by yourself, I guess, or on a drive somewhere where you had to do it by yourself.
Well,
Just practice then.
my thought honestly on it would be then because like I said, I have put thought into this and everything. Thing I think I could do where I'm the comfiest at it, where it's not going to bother me or I may not even think about it, is playing a lure based game. So,
Oh, this is why you were trying to drag me into some stinking role playing game. Like,
no, but I love playing D&D. That would be fun if I could find one that actually stuck. Like I said, I've tried that 3 times and just the others just never, it just fell apart because one person not coming and then it never got continued or whatever reason.
I
So,
would love to. It's just like I don't want to be that one person. Something happens and I can't be back. You know, I don't want to be the
no,
fault of it, and also like I
well,
don't know
that's the
if I
whole
would have
hard part.
time.
And it's like I watched because I've been watching more clips of Critical Role and all that,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna start watching the episodes because I just enjoy their characters and everything. But like one thing they were talking about how they started doing it and everything, how uh I think the guy that usually plays Grog and all that other stuff,
Oh yeah, he
can't remember
voiced Thor in
his
the
actual name.
Marvel Avengers game
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. His wife originally wasn't going to be in it. They said, or whatever, and she's more nerdy than him, and it just kind of she came with him for his first session, and she kind of ended up being in it. And they were saying they like it more. One thing that's good about it, it's you can use the concept of like video games. Usually, you get for like 3 or 4 options for a dialogue. You pick the one and you want it to sound like this, but they completely change how you want it to sound. It's like, no, 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 no. I did not want to sound kind. I wanted to be a full fucking dickhead. So Witcher is a very good one on that where it changes it. I'm like, no, I did not want that. God damn it. So
Yeah, man, I would
that's
like
one thing that's
to,
good
but
about it.
just
It's finding the group. That's the hard part.
I think we could find a group. It just I'm afraid consistency is the problem. That's all I'm saying.
That too. Because yes, that is a big thing. If you can't keep people to even if you have to reschedule a week or whatever, it's just keeping the whole group is the hardest part.
Yeah. I would say Shadow could join us, but man, he'd be the fucking
He's
silent
to
lamb.
I say he's to mine. He don't talk.
Fucking I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that if we were like if his camera set up and you could see everybody and he still didn't talk. It was just him, but he was like sign language or something, or being a mime.
We would have to
Um,
have video where we can at least see his hands. We got to at least see the hands. Because if
now
not, then
that's on the Only Hands channel.
it's
Um, what are your general thoughts on all the three? I guess now three. Well, I guess four now. Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube and Kick. Like platforms. You, I mean, we both have the same feeling of Kick. I think it's a piece of crap platform. I think
Well,
it's
for a lot of people, it seems like it's getting better, but it is still very. A lot of bad things can happen on there that shouldn't be happening.
mhm.
Because I went to the few, I'm like, what the fuck? No. But well, I would say if you kind of just keep to your way, then it's whatever. You can't control what whoever's running that company, what they choose or whatever. If they want to allow that stuff on there, it's on them. And like I said, what earlier, wherever someone comes in, they don't like it or whatever, or this, that, and the other, they can find elsewhere. I'm not going to sit there and just beat around the bush or anything like this. Keep them around. They don't like it and they want to fight you for it. Well, there's the easy thing called block or ban or whatever, and
Right.
then go about your thing.
I
So
mean,
it's
my general thoughts, I
yeah,
guess, for Twitch, YouTube, but Kick, I'm not even it. I don't even care about it. But, like, I use Kick. I mean, I use Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok quite often. I'm on there like all the time. I mean, Twitch is my main place where I watch a lot of streamers. I stream on it. Same with YouTube. I stream on there, but I use YouTube more of an informational resource kind of place, and then TikTok is more my place of just seeing other short form content, and posting on there. I mean, TikTok. I mean, you if you fumble down the wrong algorithm hole, you'll get stuck on this weird path of these same video types, which you sometimes don't want. You see the one and you watch the whole thing, and it's like then your feed's filled with it. It's just annoying.
oh yeah,
YouTube, I mean, from a streaming standpoint, I guess now, like both, I mean, every platform has needs improvement. Like YouTube needs improvement. Like plug-in wise for OBS to stream on Twitch or to YouTube, stuff like that. Uh, they like don't. I don't know. Their algorithm thing's a big thing when you post things. Twitch, I think, I mean, still superior, but I mean, there's some things that still needs fix. Some dumb, dumb ideas that don't know how it got approved, but I think it's just to change the look, just because it needs changed. I don't know why. It just dumb sometimes. Um, do you have any favorite streaming moments?
uh, I don't know that there have been a number of good ones where we're jump scares and funny moments, or just playing with others and just having a good time.
Right. Yeah,
So it's hard to really say on that one.
same here. I don't know. Like, I probably could go to my dashboard and or something. Let's see here. Yeah, channel. Let's see. Featured clips. That's all that. I mean, we could say 5 years ago when I was opening Pokemon, I pulled the shiny Charizard out of like my second pack of Hidden Fates. So that was huge.
So
Um,
there's many different things to look at, and say kind of hard to really put a favorite or many favorites, especially for how long we've been doing it.
mhm.
So, like I said, if it was like first year of streaming, it would be a lot easier probably. But doing it for three or more, consistent or not, that still makes it a lot more difficult. especially trying to go back to memory.
Right. And I'll be honest, like it's hard to keep in mind of those early years because I mean it's been so far back, and um, we're playing certain games, but like I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's probably my oldest favorite moment is pulling that shiny Charizard from Hidden Fates. Just because I mean people were watching. I also at that time I did the oh where those mystery bundle things and got like the base set 2 pack or whatever. So yeah, what's crazy is I think that was like before COVID or no, it was right before or during the time or end of it or something. So that was a crazy moment right there. That 5 years. Oh no, it was the end of it. I think no beginning. It was before. So
You're like, I can't figure it out.
it was that was a crazy time because I was buying a lot of Pokemon stuff. I was spending a lot of money
That's some shit.
on that. Now it's Magic.
You upgrade to something more expensive because there's lots more.
Yeah. Speaking of that, my secret lair set should be coming in this week.
It's like, what have I done?
Well, I
Created
think
a monster.
well, what I think I'm gonna do is the Venom. Or they call it the symbiote lands in their raised foil. I think I'm gonna put them aside and get those like graded or something down the road because
Nice.
they those look way better than like the actual the secret lair set of Spider-Man stuff.
Gotcha.
Well, I'll show them off in stream whenever they come in. Um, has the way we stream and play video games or play games changed when we first started to now? Obviously, yes, it has changed drastically. Like, if you take like our first day streams or even 5 years ago and compare them to now, it's like honestly they've upgraded drastically. Not just that, we both have 2 PC setups, so a lot of less work on our game. One rig, stream flows a little better. You know, we have better graphics, I guess. A little better cameras, better lighting, stuff like that. Just I don't know. There has been upgrading, and it's changed because when we first started, we're probably more shallow, more
More timid.
timid. Yeah, and now we're just more go get him,
That's it.
stud.
Yeah, say that was definitely me back then. I was a lot more cautious and everything else, and now I'm just like, hello, how are you? Okay, and just go about my day. I don't really think too much on it. It
Right.
sounds bad. It's kind of saying that, but at the same time, it's just I'm a lot more open about it. It just is what it is. I'm not going to sit there and fight for things or anything else.
Yeah.
So, and it goes back to like I've said, I think 2 or 3 times now. Is you like it, cool. You don't like it, it's like yesterday night. It was while you were playing Bioshock. I had a guy come in. And apparently, I had my mouth open, which I have that happen all the time. It's just when I concentrate or focus in, I don't keep, and it happens. And the time I close my mouth, I'm like, you don't like it? You can go find someone else. I don't care.
Was it
Then
just like a
went,
random guy?
yeah, it was someone new, and he actually stayed and we chatted for a minute, and he moved on. And it's like I have no problem saying what's on my mind. You don't like it? It could backfire on me. Yes, it could be bad, but I want to say what's on my mind. And if others don't like it, okay. If I stay at 0 viewers for all the times I stream from now on, okay. I do it like you said for fun now. So I don't look at anything else. I don't push anything. If I get people in here, that is one of the best things. Just having someone to talk to. That's all I care about. Just sitting there and talk. I don't need subs. I don't need bits. I don't need anything like that. Just sit and chat. That'll make my damn day. um,
There you go. I
so
mean, you summed it up perfectly well. Well, if you guys like this episode, go ahead, hit the like, comment, do whatever you got to do. Um, but yeah, tell us how you think about if you would like to start streaming or so forth. We'd like to hear about it.